Good morning, everyone. Today in math class, we are going to work on a rotation that's all about constant proportionality. So you are going to get an answer sheet, and it's going to look like this. They're going to be 20 task cards. Those task cards are going to be at your desks or tables in your center bins, and you are going to see problems that look like equations. And if you have an equation, what you're going to find out is that your constant proportionality is already sitting at the k spot, because in the equation, y equals kx. The k is listed, and if it's already in equation form, like this one is, you're going to see y equals kx for like card 17. The k sits in the 5 position, so those are pretty much straightforward. The constant is already there for you. You are then going to get some graph questions. And for any of the graph questions, you are going to find your rise over run in simplest form. So you're going to look for an intersection where the lines cross. So it looks to me like there may be an intersection there. It doesn't have to be the first one. It can be any intersection because you're going to simplify. So you're going to look at your rise and your run, and you're going to make a ratio. So in this case, it would be rising 6, running 2. So for card 19, I would put down 6 over 2, but then simplify that to the answer of 3, because this means that we are going to have 3 units running, or 3 units rising and 1 unit running, which means there's actually another dot down here at up 3 over 1. Okay. The third set of cards that you're going to get are situational, and it's going to look like this. Most of them are over hours. So in this situation, Luke ran 12.5 miles in 2 hours. Your Y is miles and your X is hours. So it's going to be miles per hour. You're going to have other ones that look like this one, number 18, 50 phones. 50 phone calls in 8 hours. So you're going to figure out how many phone calls per hour. This is your Y, 50. This is your X, 8. Number 7 looks like this. You have 660 game boards that a company can make in 4 hours. So how many game boards per hour? And then you have one more that I'm not going to show you because I want you to work on that one with your independent skills. So each of these are going to be a number over how many hours are happening. Board games per hour, phone calls per hour, and miles per hour. Now we're going to talk about the last kind, which is going to be a table. When you do tables, they're going to look like this. And for some reason, I want you to, well, not for some reason, for constant proportionality, you're always doing y over x. So just like rise over run is the same thing, in a table, it's going to be y over x. So the cost per ticket. So cost per ticket. So cost is your y, tickets are your x. Okay. Now for card 11, it says how many, we have how many minutes for number of questions answered. I want to know minutes per question. So questions per minute. So if you are looking at this one and you have the table set up, your job is to find y over x. So I want to know how many questions per minute. So I want y over x, questions per minute. Then card number 20. I don't know why they did this, but it should be miles per gallon. So they have these flip-flopped, miles per gallon. So on card number 20, when you're working on it, miles is your y, gallons is your x. So the table is flip-flopped. It should be miles and then gallons. Gallons and then miles when you have the table, because you're writing miles per gallon over on the problem. So miles per gallon. You have 20 cards to work through today, and you have a table of 2 or 3 people. So your job today is to work through each of these and get to a final answer, so that when we put it on the board, you are ready for these 20 questions, and to make sure that we are ready for our test on starting at Tuesday and finishing up Wednesday of next week. Okay? If you have any questions, you can come see me, but this is your independent directions for the group task that we're doing in class today. Good luck.